Happy solstice, Merry Christmas, Happy New Moon, Happy Hanukkah, all the things, celebrations of the light in the dog. So, as we practice together today and as we record, so I don't know when anyone else will watch it, but it is the 23rd. So, technically, the end of solstice. Solstice is the sun standing still for 3 days before it begins its journey back. And we can witness it moving through the sky, and the days growing longer. And today is also the new moon. So still, so still. And the new moon, we have a strong influence of Jupiter right now, inviting us to really slow down and feel the fullness of things. As does, of course, winter itself. So I am inspired to some kind of invigorating, shining the light sort of stuff today, but also just staying pretty rooted and grounded and really honoring the precious moments of stillness that we might find in this potentially busy season for lots of us with traveling and families and celebrations, or maybe just picking up extra shifts or classes. However it might show up for you. I invite you to take a very comfortable seat right now and to hold your body, your heart, your belly, mudra of your hands, anything that feels good for you. Take this pause to gently hold yourself. And sense and welcome the movement of your breath, the way the breath brightens and lifts your body, the way the breath washes and softens your body if you let it. Each breath, let your heart and your head lift. Exhale, your eyes, your jaw, your shoulders soften. With a little contraction at the bottom of the exhale, maybe a lift of the pelvic floor and a drawing up and back of the navel. Everything softening into your hands on the inhale. Hold yourself gently and see if you can sense your heartbeat. Imagine, if you will, a light in the base of your heart, a spark of the divine that calls the breath in, that beats your heart, that ripples your life force out through your body. Maybe you can imagine as you inhale that you're like blowing on a flame and igniting that life force energy even brighter, creating a soft, vibrant glow through your chest and your organs and your limbs. And every exhale, maybe you can begin to imagine that light shining out from you, like the rays of the burgeoning sun, like the smile of the silver moon that will be growing in these next days, softly emanating your light as joy, as peace, as love, as forgiveness, As whatever it is you would like to invoke now with your breath, breathe any heart quality. Let yourself be washed in it. And as you exhale, imagine that shining out, overflowing from your heart out into the world. Please slowly adjust your seat if you need to. We'll begin a little movement from the seat here. First, just bring hands to the heart, if you will. They could lay upon the heart or be together at the heart in Anjali Mudra. And Anjali Mudra is intended to have some space in the center, like you are holding a flame. Again, we're breathing into that light of the divine, that life-giving light that is celebrated this season in so many traditions and ways. Holding this preciousness, may we remember this is the essence of what we celebrate right now. The birth or return of the sun, the sustenance of the light even in the darkest days. Our ability to remember the simplicity and blessings of life, even as things might feel hectic or stressful around us. If you will, next inhale, imagine filling your hands with light. And let's exhale and reach the hands up to the sky and open wide. Shine that light all around you. And we'll return the hands back to the heart. Big inhale. Exhale, reaching that light, your heat, your breath up and out, shining it out into the world, rippling it out to any person or group of people or place. Again, follow your breath. And big inhale. Let's open the arms wide out to the sides with the exhale now. Inhale, draw the breath of the world. Anything that you're willing to take into your heart to be transmuted into that peace, that joy, that love light, and shine it back out from your heart. Push through the palms like you're really pulling the fingers back at each side, like you're saying stop. Inhaling back to the heart and exhaling, strong press out to the sides, like pressing into walls there, shining out through that. And next time you shine out to the sides, let's roll through the fingers, roll through the wrists, any way you like. You could hold some of the fingers firmly as you roll one around and switch to the next one and the next one. We're just kind of flossing all the nerves in the hand, arm, brain connection here. And then let's flow the hands down behind you, clasp, root into the earth, or squeeze onto whatever supports you. Work the shoulders on the back as you lift your heart. Inhale again, welcoming breath in. And as you exhale, bow forward as far as you like, emptying out to the earth. Inhale, opening up to the sky, to the smile of that moon, that growing sun, opening yourself to that. And exhale humbly, bowing your light, your offering back down into the earth, giving back to our beautiful planet. Let's go a couple more here. And then take your time. When you're ready, come back to center. Let's slide into the right hand. Push into the left sit bone. Reach that right arm around. Inhale and open. Reach back. Look back. And exhale, sweep the clear path before you. Inhale, open to the sky, welcoming all the possibilities. Looking back, maybe saying goodbye to something here at the end of the year. And exhale, sweeping the path to your heart clear. Let's go a couple more. And take your time. Please continue if you like, or pull up with that left hand and over to the other side. Press across into the right sits bone and big breaths. Open heart. Reach back again, look back. And exhale, clearing the front. Letting go whatever behind you. And clearing the path to welcome whatever's coming. Opening to the sky, to all possibilities. Another breath or two like that. When you're done, pull up and over with that right hand back to center. Inhale, arms up. Let's interlace the hands and bring the hands to the heart. Press into the hands, lift your heart up. Again, feel your heartbeat. Breathe into that precious light that you're holding there. May all the energy and effort that we awaken during this practice fuel our yes to life, our offering, our lightness of heart, our easy smile. Exhale and pour your breath out. Inhale the heart's yes, if you will, with me. 3 rounds of Om. Om. Breathing into that beautiful darkness, that infinite potential, that kala, that time that is receiving what is done to transmute it into what is to become. Let's interlace the hands. Press the palms forward, continuing with a little ritual movement here. Exhale and curl in and bow in. Inhale and press to the sky. And exhale, left hand to right knee or thigh, right hand behind you. Press in, lift up tall, and exhale, squeeze. Take a few breaths here in this last week and change of this year. What are you letting go of? What are you giving thanks for? What are you celebrating? All your accomplishments, the healing, the movements in life, big and small. And sweeping clear what you want to let just flow away with the last year. Follow an inhale, lift up. And spiral into the other side with your exhale. Inhale, lengthen tall. Exhale, look back. Look back with your eyes and your head. Breathe that goodbye. Inhale, come back to center. Open up. Gather up that sky again, all the light of awareness and pure potential down into your heart. Again, feel into that light of the pure potential, the vibration of that pure potential, and imagine into that Shakti, that energy of becoming. What form would you like to offer your life energy to at this time? Words, sounds, songs, communication, dialogue, creativity, offerings, activity, your work, your relations, and Aing. Just like the Om, the Aing is the sound of Shakti, or that emanation of Shiva, the oneness, so Shivakti, and bringing the potential into form. This is the goddess aspect of the divine nature. 3 tones of Aing, just like Om, the NG sound at the end. Take your time. Unwind yourself slowly in a way that feels good for you. Any movements you need, and come into Dandasana, or staff of life pose. Might roll out your legs or shake out your knees or whatever you need there. And then arms next to the hips, fingers turned out to the side, spread wide like rays of light. Roll your shoulders together on the back, give them a little squeeze. Call out into those fingertips and lift your heart. And see if you can draw your toes back as evenly as you can. Spread them wide. Try to get that kind of ray thing happening, like rays of light out through your toes, through your fingers, up and out through your heart, your head. Maybe a smile, just for no reason at all, except, yes, I am. I am a channel for light, for life force, for unconditional love, for the divine yes in this world. You could stay or return simply here at any point to Dandasana and just breathe. All the muscles in this pose are really engaged. So, yeah, just sitting around, but really everything's engaged. And this pose could be much more challenging than it appears to be. If your hamstrings are tight, your heels can dig in as the knees bend and your heels kind of pull to pull the femurs in and help your pelvic bowl roll forward. Simply breathing here, bright light through your body, channel for life. Or we'll play with being here, the ground of being, that potential light of being, and follow any inhale to become. Oh, what? Let's see, a tabletop, squeeze shoulders on the back, a gourmet buffet, an offering to the sky. Squeeze your shoulders, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, open yourself up. And stay here and breathe, squeezing shoulders, ears in line with shoulders, hips in line with shoulders and knees. Or at any point, come back down. You could come back down and land and feel the effects of what you've done there. Or follow any inhale to come up, squeeze. And as you come down, you could exhale and pull the navel back, hips behind or between the arms without landing them. It'll be more core work. Squeeze shoulders, open heart, big breath, squeeze glutes, lift those hips up. You could stay here in this pulsation like this, or as you come up, you could lift one leg up if you want to challenge this even more. So the 2 thighs are at the same height. Again, as you come down, you could fully land or keep that leg lifted. And you could play with the same leg a few times. Or if you're adding that leg, maybe after 3 or 5 or so, come on down and Switch legs. Keep your mind on your breath, your heart's light, and your intention. Let all your movements throughout your practice today really be ritual embodiment of your yes. And we'll pendulate between bright openings and grounded pauses. You might come back down at any point into your Dandasana. Put the flesh of your sit bones back behind you. Spin your inner thighs in and pull on the earth or your legs to draw your heart forward. This might look more like sitting up. This might pull a bolster, pillow pile, or something into it. You might stack up elbows and fists and just rest your head and bow in for a moment. Whatever you need there to rest your head. No forcing. It's very early in our practice. We're not trying to get into that deep, deep forward fold. Just feeling where the sensations are arising. Breathe into the heat you just cultivated and direct it to those sensational areas. Breathe the light of your yes into these awakening areas. And take your time. You could roll all the way onto your back, nice and slow, and gather your knees up. And play in your back, rock and roll forward and back if you like. I'm actually staying pretty mellow today, so I'm not going to do a big rock and roll forward and back. I'm just going to rock side to side for a moment, hug the knees in and breathe the back body. If you're rolling forward and back, maybe you cross your ankles and roll over the ankles and pop through onto your belly. If you're being mellow like me today, maybe that's a little slower, a little more gently, just making your way through to the front body. And let's come into Sphinx pose. Elbows under shoulders and hands straight out. Press into pubic bone and sacrum and pull on forearms. Shine your beautiful heart forward as you root down, lengthen through the spine, long back of the neck, soft jaw, and deep full breaths. Please stay here as you like, or inhale and turn your toes under, toe pads on the floor, lift the knees. Exhale, lift from the navel. Come into forearm plank. Spin the thighs, inseams to the sky. Tilt the pelvis, reach your tailbone out through your heels, and lift the navel towards your face. Soften your heart. Again, you could just hold here. You could come back to Sphinx and hold there until you're again breathful and connected to your intention. Or follow any exhale to again pop up and lift from the navel into your forearm plank. Could always leave the knees down or lower them down as needed. Again, inhale the open heart and exhale the forearm plank. Or just hold either one, breathing your intention. And whatever intention you're breathing, we might have a vision for it. And even more so, we want to begin to cultivate the rasa, the juicy, energetic feeling, the bhav of this. Imagining that whatever vision you have for yourself, when it's realized, you will feel what that's what you want to cultivate as an energy in your body today. Imagining yourself bright with joy, at ease with peace, rich with unconditional love and connection, Just imagine that into your body. Feel it in yourself moment to moment. Last couple of breaths in this little practice, either shape or both. And then come on down. Give a little pull on the hands, lift your elbows, and come further down. Hands under the shoulders. You could rest the head or let it roll around as you roll your shoulders around, soft jaw. Roll both shoulders together on the back and pull the elbows and shoulders towards the heels as far as you can. Point your toes straight back and press into pubic bone and sacrum. Peel your heart open into cobra. Again, you could just hold cobra, or you could drag your heart forward and melt down back to the earth and follow your breath from that ground of being, the Om, into cobra, the Aing. Breathing in Om, all that potential of life shining out the Aing, the becoming. Last few breaths in this way, or come to an easy edge with your next inhale. And then turn and look over your shoulder, see your tail, see the past. Thank you for all you've been through, all you've gotten through, all you've learned this past year. The other side, looking back. Thank you. And when you're done, come on down. Press back into child's pose. At any point, you could turn that into a down dog or stay in child's pose. Stretch your hips back. Breathe your back body. Relax the neck and soften your mouth. In child's pose, you may want to take Brahmari or bee's breath, further using our vibrational practices to tune the nervous system. If you're in down dog and you'd like to do that cleansing, that end of the year purge, little echo exhalation with maybe Nauli Kriya in down dog. So echo exhalation with lion's breath. Hollowing out, flying the navel up, not if you're on your moon, not if you ate recently, not if you're pregnant or have high blood pressure. Do what's right for you. A few more breaths. Any inhale, stretch back, child's or down dog. Exhale, slide the right foot forward between the hands or step it forward. You can pad the back knee as needed, of course. At first, if you'd like to, you could just rest on that front thigh. Give your chest and shoulder to that thigh. Give the whole weight of it and walk the hands back. Let your head hang in a yin or turning in lunge. And stay with that as you like, or follow any breath. We'll be with playing with this lunge for a little bit, so really take your time. Follow any breath as inspired to press into that front thigh. Walk up onto it first. Press into it to lift the heart. Smile your hips a little closer to the earth and just kind of lay back there. You could stay there as inspired. Hands to hips, push down, lift the heart, squeeze the shoulders on the back. You could stay there, clasp the hands on the sacrum, press down, maybe pull the hands down, squeeze shoulders, open heart. Again, keep smiling, hips to the earth, front knee deep, breathful here, or maybe arms to the sky. Just straight up, or you could hook or clasp any hold. Squeeze and work the shoulders on the back. Press into the top of that back foot. Point those toes straight back. Give a little press there. Squeeze the inner thighs and breathe your crescent lunge. Feel the connection of the shape of your body and the moon. Your heart's light, your own smile to that smile of the moon. Please stay here as you like. Or you might bring that right hand down outside your right hip. You may need a block there if that feels far away. And let's lean over into that a bit as you push across and reach that left arm up out of the left side. Get as much space as you can in that left side body. Deep full breaths here. Inhale, please stay as you like. And exhale, sweep that top arm around and frame the front foot. Back knee up or down, push into the ball of the front foot and pull that hip back. Maybe peel your toes back, bow in over the legs, runner's lunge. Feel free to pulse here. Come forward and inhale into that low lunge and exhale, soft jaw back into the runner's lunge. Pulse in and out or stay holding the pose. Again, back knee can be up or down. Dig that heel in as you spread the toes. You might swing your hips and pivot on that heel. Feel all those muscles awakening in the back of the leg, inside, outside of the leg. Stay as you like, play with that as you like, or bend back into the front knee. Turn the back toes under, inhale. Exhale, pour the weight into the front foot, pull the back foot up into the core. In warrior three, you can have your hands supporting you anywhere or at heart, hips, or flying. Level out side to side and front to back as much as you can. Feel that shine again out through your body. Squeeze to center. Plug into your heart. Reach that shine out through heel and head and arms, all of it. Last breath. Follow the exhale next to step the feet together. Sink into your seat. Sweep the fingers and open up Utkatasana. Any movements in Utkatasana, maybe a little hip swing there or pulsing in and out of it. Couple more breaths. And next inhale, follow your heart to the sky. And exhale, swan dive, bow into yourself. Inhale, half forward fold. And exhale and fold. Place your hands and step or jump back into plank pose. You're welcome to move from plank through your vinyasa into down dog and then back into plank, or just hold plank steady. 5 breaths. Hug into center, strong hands, hands and feet pulling towards one another. Feel that shaking, that aliveness that might be awaking there. Direct it to your intention, your yes, I am, rich with joy and creativity and unconditional loving connections. Next inhale, let's open into up dog. Of course, come down lower if you need to. Cobra or Sphinx. And maybe in up dog, you pulse in and out or roll a little side to side as you point through the toes. Breathful. Last breath or two, playing two in or in and out of your up dog. And any breath again, down dog or child's pose. Press back, deep full breaths. Arms can flow back if they need more of a rest. And again, taking simply deep full breaths, connecting with earth, and pause. Or add the bee's breath. If you're in down dog, maybe adding those cleansing breaths. Inhale and stretch back. Exhale, left foot forward between the hands. Again, back knee down. Please pat it if you need to. If you'd like, you continue staying restful there a bit. Really giving your weight to that front thigh. Hands back, head down. At any inspiration, follow the breath up onto your thigh. Press into that thigh, lift the heart, unfurl your spine, and smile yourself deep into that front knee. Hips to the earth. Jaw and tongue soft. Deep, full breaths. Stay there, hands to hips. Press them down and lengthen the spine up out of that. Stay there, or feel free to clasp, pushing sacrum down or pull down with the clasp, maybe opposite thumb on top. And please stay here as you like, or arms up. Again, maybe you hook or clasp. Any variation that helps you find more lift of your heart, more breathfulness, any breathful edge of back bend. Point those back toes straight back. Push into that foot. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And deep breaths into your yes here. Again, stay with that as you like, or float that left arm down outside that front leg and push into the earth. Cross body to the right and reach that right arm across to the left. Lay back a bit, big side body opening. Big inhale, stay as you like, or sweep that left arm around and frame the front foot. Push into the ball of that front foot, pull the outer hip back, peel the toes back, dig that heel in. Again, maybe a pulse forward, inhale, open lunge. Exhale, back, runner's lunge. Feel free to stay in that or pulse. Back knee up or down. Spread those front toes wide again and give the hips a little swing as you pivot on that heel. Again, back knee up or down for this. More stillness or movement. What is breathful and yesful in your body right now? Please stay longer if you need to really feel the light in all the spots there. Or when you're ready, come on, forward lunge, back toes under, lift the knee. Inhale as you exhale, shift the weight into the front foot, pull the back foot into the core, and as much as you can at hip height, level out front to back, side to side, push through heel and head, hug those inner thighs. Any variations with your arms. Last breath or two. Follow and exhale to step the feet together nearby each other, sink low, and sweep open Utkatasana. Again, about 5 breaths, pulsing in and out, or a little hip swing. Find a fierce pose dance here if you like. Maybe follow your next inhale or so to standing back bend. Heart to sky and exhale, swan dive. Heart leads forward, bow into yourself, pause in the forward fold. You could stay in the forward fold longer, or again, fly back through a vinyasa, or just step back into plank pose, 5 breaths. And step your big toes to touch in plank. Inhale here. As you exhale, pull back from the hips and pivot to the outside of left hand, left foot, Vashisthasana, side plank. Maybe pick that top leg up and have a big sideways star happening. Breathe that shine. Find your smile. Let it move through your heart, out through your whole body. Take your time. You could flow vinyasa or rest, down dog or child's pose. Walk in a circle. We'll meet back in that plank. Big toes touch. Inhale that plank, exhale, pull back from the hips and pivot to the outside of right foot, right hand, second side, Vashisthasana. Any variations? Feel free to stay longer or again move through a vinyasa or rest, down dog or child. And inhale and stretch your dog back. Exhale, hop or walk to the front of the mat. Find your feet. Hello, feet. Give a little root and press down into the earth. Squeeze with your feet. Hug the earth and lift arches, knees, quads, navel, and roll or fly up. Take your time, a root to rise. Gather up the sky and center into your heart. Heartbeat, breath, aliveness. Again, imagine all this heat and energy, your heart's yes to whatever's showing up in your life, in the world. May I stay curious. May I stay open. May I feel the heat of passion, of frustration, of pain being that motivating force which moves me forward to the highest good for myself and all beings. May I remember this light of my heart in the darkest of days. May I remember myself resourced by the divine, by the infinite, a clear channel for life. And let's hug in. Hug into that, yes. Pour the weight into your right foot. And let's slide the left foot up the inseam. Right hand to your hip, Vrikshasana or tree pose. Any variation, of course, that you like. And squeeze to midline. As inspired, grow your tree. Relax the eyes, the jaw, the tongue, the shoulders. You could be a steady tree here. You might be a little tree in the wind here, dancing, dancing tree, or squeeze to center, lift, and spiral, twisted tree. A few more breaths. Stay with that as you like, or slowly come back, ankle over knee. Flex that top foot and sink in. Elbow to ankle and knee. If you want to play with arm balances, go for it. You can stay with this as long as you like. Whenever you're done, unwind and come down into Malasana or yogic squat. You're welcome to take flight in your squat. You're welcome to have a more uplifted squat or really bow in, hips back and fingers forward. Let's feel what feels most beneficial for you here, now, today. A few more breaths. Big inhale, interlace the hands, press into the feet, rise up, palms to the sky. Inhale, stretch tall and wiggle up out of the waist. Exhale, side bend, face down. Inhale up and exhale over. Inhale to center, hands together and center, and step the feet under the hips and pause. Heartbeat, breath, sankalpa, or your intention, what you're directing your energy to. Hug in, pour the weight into that left foot, second side, vriksha. Find your tree, squeeze to center, grow your branches. As inspired, you could always hold steady. Find that hug in, that shine out, and stay at ease here as much as you can in the face and the shoulders, or play with it. Little tree in the wind. Maybe a squeeze, lift, and spiral. Stay as you like, or come on back, find that ankle over knee, strong flex. Sink in, pressing thighs back, lifting heart up, and soft mouth, one breath at a time to your breathful edge. Staying just with the hips, or play with the arm balance if that's right for you today. Be where it's breathful. Or at any point, unwind and rest in your squats. Or maybe taking flight. Any flight, you could play with crow or maybe firefly if you want to hear. I think I'll throw a firefly in just for the fire it all. So from your squat, you could press into your feet, lift up a bit, swoop the arms behind the knees and around the outsides. Your hands are in line with the feet. Claw the fingertips and then scoot the feet forward. Maybe you can touch the feet or try to. And then keep pressing into the triceps that way. Maybe you can extend the legs out. You're welcome to move from wherever you're at, back through vinyasa or just back into your squat. Find your breath, your aliveness, that light in your body. Ya ya ya. Om Aim Shrim Lakshmiye Namaha. Feeling your fullness, the richness of life, the beautiful darkness, an invitation to pause. Inhale, interlace the hands, press and rise on up to the sky. Inhale, stretch tall, wiggle up out of the waist. Exhale, side bend. Inhale up and exhale over. Inhale up, back to center and to the front of the mat. And take pause, feel your breath. Big inhale, hug to midline, lift the left leg up. Exhale, press back, warrior three. Big inhale as you exhale, step back, high lunge. Squeeze to center, strong, strong core. Keep squeezing to center, lift and spiral towards the front leg, a rotated warrior two. And a dancing rotated warrior two. Stay as you like, or inhale, exhale, windmill that left arm down, right hand forward. Pull that hip back. Long side body stretch. Inhale, push into the foot and open that top arm, an easy rotated triangle. And then reach back, bottom ear heavy to the shoulder as you sweep through. And pulse with your breath. You could stay anywhere here. You could continue to pulse. You could hold the more open rotated triangle, or if you'd like, right thumb to that hip crease, back foot steps in a bit, left hand outside that left heel, and deep rotated triangle. I'm not going there today. Do what's right for you. Again, you could move back through vinyasa as you exhale next. Sweep the hands down through vinyasa, or just find your way back to the front of the mat in the way that's right for you. Back to your feet. Breathing in the sky and down into your heart. Feel your heart's breath, your yes. Inhale bright as you hug to midline. Pour the weight into that left leg. Right knee up, inhale. Exhale, fly back, warrior three. Inhale, push it out. Exhale, step back, high lunge. Inhale, squeeze to center, lift and spiral open into that rotated warrior two. Keep hugging inner thighs, lengthening spine, shining out through your hands. Stay as you like or dancing rotated warrior two. Big inhale as you exhale, squeeze to center, right arm flies down, left arm reaches. Pull that outer hip back as you stretch long. Stay there or as inspired, push into the ball of the front foot, straighten the leg as you reach the arm up. Easy rotated triangle. Reach back, bottom ear down as you stretch back and flow through. I just want to make a disclaimer here that easy rotated triangle doesn't necessarily mean it's easy. It's just the easy version of rotated triangle, which is not an easy thing. At any point, feel free to go into the deeper rotated triangle if that's right for your body today. Keep flowing or hold wherever this feels most beneficial. Last 2 or 3 breaths. And then take your time. Again, yogi's choice, stepping forward and resting, or through your vinyasa. Pause in down dog or child's pose. If you'd like, virasana. Sitting on or between the heels. We'll take pause. Wherever you're at, feel your breath, your heartbeat, your aliveness. Use the inhale to embrace the entirety of the experience of your being at this time. The exhale to direct it to your heart and out through your body, mind, into the world, wherever you see and feel it's needed. Simply breathful, bee's breath, or om eyeing alternately. I resting in the beautiful darkness. I'm becoming the brilliant fullness of the light that you are. Oh, the dream time. I'm creation becoming. Oh, I I'm going to invite you now to find a grounding place on your back body that also has some room for opening. So a couple ways about this. You can move back into bridge, maybe through a shoulder stand sequence, plow pose being the turning in, shoulder stand, of course, and bridge, the lighting in. Or take hold of your calves, roll your gastrocs away and out to the sides, and then if your knees are okay with this, if there's no sharp pain in the knees, Supta Virasana, squeeze your glutes and lengthen your tailbone out through the knees. Lift through your heart. Maybe you're on your hands, you're on a bolster, your elbows. Simply breathful here. This could be the same, basically, with the legs straight out into fish or Matsyasana pose, which is redundant. Fish pose. Stay there, or maybe you can keep lengthening down. Squeeze glutes, lengthen tailbone, lift navel, try to lengthen the lower back, and possibly the arms reach up overhead. Hold your elbows. If you're very back bendy or want to play towards even more back bendy space, you could bring a block behind your heart, maybe behind your head here, and let the hold of the arms drop over the top. So the ones that I'm directing more of are great if you are on your moon or staying a little more grounded. If other things are inviting you in your practice, please go there now. Just take a couple minutes of feeling yourself supported by the earth and open to the sky. If there starts to be any sharp knee pain, you might just unwind. You could simply rest with your legs up in the air or your sacrum on a block. And just let the weight land into your back body. Feel where you can be heavy and supported. And feel where you can lift and open a little more and breathe the light in. And begin slowly to make your way towards a more restful place on your back. If you want to play with any leg extensions there, please do. Maybe holding the right leg up and then out to the side as you reach active through the left. And stay in that shine open as you like. We'll take a last twist here to wring out anything. Again, if you are on a heavier moon day, you might just hook the toes, let the knee gently land in the roll, and just kind of play with that balance between knee and or shoulder lifted or landing. No strain here, just gentle, easy twist. And extend those exhales. Focus on the exhale, the letting go breath, the grounding of the nervous system. Imagine all that heat and effort just washing away anything that you're done with. You could turn that twist into ankle over knee if that's right for you. Once you feel complete, come back to neutral and second side. Left leg up and out. Reach active through that right heel. Again, stay with that as you like, or a twist, your variation. Please stay with that as you like, or turn it into ankle over knee when you feel complete. Please stay with that until you feel complete and happy, baby. If you would, last pose here, unless that happy baby tells you something else that would delight it before you feel complete with practice. Otherwise, just rock your baby. Give yourself a big old hug and squeeze here. Breathe again your heart's yes in a nice, easy, and supported way. Held by the earth, held by yourself, in remembrance of that bright potential of being, of the being that you are, that you were born to be, that clear channel for life, that joyous, wondrous, creative spark of life light in this body. And stay with that as you like. Rock and roll up to a meditative seat, or just plop, unwind yourself. Give yourself to the dark. Drop into the earth. Close your eyes and practice for that final letting go of corpse pose. Your body as part of this earth, returning to this earth. Integration, alchemy, transmutation happening just by allowing, softening, letting the body be heavy and fall away into the deep of winter. And open your heart, that gem of your life force energy, the heart bindu, open to the sky, receiving that slight and growing smile of the moon, receiving that slowly burgeoning kiss of the return of the sun, the longer days, and creative energy. For now, just being, as it all just happens, knowing and trusting as we do, being breathed right here, arising, dissolving, So it is with all situations and things and beings, arising and turning in, eventually dissolving. Om Aim Shrim Kling Saraswatiyai Namaha. Aum Aim Shrim Kling Durgaye Namaha. Om Aim Shrim Kling Shakti Namaha. The being, the becoming, melting away all at once, all of it, life in its fullness, all the time. Yes, yes, even in the emptiness and the darkness, everything, all of it, all at once, the being, the becoming, the dissolving and transmuting. May our hearts be at peace, remembering ourselves part of these cycles, experiencing these cycles on many layers all the time. And we allow ourselves pause and rest. We embrace ourselves gently when we feel heavy and low. Be with what is that it may become whatever's next. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om. I wish you great peace and joy in your heart. I encourage you to stay resting or in meditation as long as you can. Namaste. Blessed celebrations of the light in the dark to you.